Chapter 8. Liz's voice crackled with panic through Pete's answering machine as he flung clothes onto his bed. "Pete, something's wrong with Charlie. Please call me right away." Some clicks and beeps, then another message. "Pete, where are you? Please answer. I need you." Pete grabbed the phone, punching numbers with trembling fingers as he listened to it ring unanswered. Minutes later, he raced down Mountain View's suburban streets, screeching to a stop at a corner where schoolchildren crossed. Mothers pulled their kids close, glaring at him, but Pete barely noticed. Charlie's house was empty, his desperate knocking eliciting no response. Relief flooded through him when he spotted Charlie's car in the police station lot, though the large dent in its front bumper gave him pause. Then gunshots exploded from inside the building. Pete drew his revolver and ran for the entrance, the morning sun suddenly feeling too bright, too normal for what was unfolding. The usually bustling station had become a war zone. Pete rushed past the deserted front desk as civilians were hurried out by officers. More gunshots, louder now, drew him toward a hallway where 3 officers fired into a squad room. Return fire caught one, throwing him against the wall in a bloody spray. The other 2 ducked below the blasted glass partition. Pete ran toward them just as 2 handguns appeared above the glass, shooting rapidly. The pinned officers never had a chance. Pete fired at the hidden assailant, forcing the guns to retract. He dove low, crawled to the fallen officers, but they were already gone. His blind return fire into the squad room met silence. Through the broken window, he counted 3 more bodies, 2 cops and a handcuffed detainee. 4 heavily armed officers swept past him as 2 more emerged from the opposite direction, supporting Butler, blood spreading across the lieutenant's chest. "Stop him," Butler managed through clenched teeth. More gunshots erupted as the 4 officers fired continuously into the next squad room. Through the connecting doorway, Pete glimpsed a figure retreating. He hugged the wall as he approached the door. Peering inside, he saw a man holding 2 handguns. "Freeze." The man turned slowly. "Drop your guns. Now." Recognition hit him unexpectedly. "Charlie, I'm sorry, I didn't—" Pete's words died as he met Charlie's lifeless eyes. His partner raised a gun. Pete dove behind a desk as a shot tore through wood where he'd been standing. He scrambled low across the floor, shots destroying everything near him, until he found momentary shelter behind a file cabinet. "Charlie, what the fuck you doing?" Footsteps approached rapidly. Pete darted between furniture as blasts followed his path. He lunged through a doorway, caught his breath, then ran down the corridor. Rounding a corner, he nearly collided with another officer. "He's coming this way." Pete grabbed him. "He's a sick cop, don't kill him." "Fuck you. I've seen what he's done." The officer shoved Pete's hand away. "I'll be down here. We'll get him in a crossfire. Shoot to kill, detective." Charlie's shot caught the officer in the leg before he reached position. Pete anguished over helping as footsteps approached. From his doorway cover, he watched Charlie walk to the wounded cop. As Pete readied his weapon, Charlie turned and fired both guns, forcing Pete to jump back. He tumbled downstairs leading to the locker rooms. Dazed, leg throbbing, Pete dragged himself behind a row of lockers. Sudden realization hit him. "He's after me!" Charlie burst through the doorway and bounded down the stairs. Pete kept moving, staying hidden. Backing around a corner, he crashed into an open locker, getting a face full of someone's brassiere. A sound caught his attention. Running water. He followed it. Beyond the last row of lockers, he saw a woman showering. Checking his surroundings, he sprinted into the shower area and grabbed her from behind, covering her mouth. She fought hard, forcing him to speak louder than he dared. "I'm a cop. There's a killer out there." She continued, struggling. "I'm gonna let go. Don't say anything. He'll hear you." When she stopped fighting, he released her and turned off the shower. She spun and struck, her elbow catching his jaw. Pete hit the wet floor hard, his gun slipping from his hand. The woman made a break for the locker room but stopped abruptly. She backed against the wall, her hands raised. "Don't shoot me, please." Pete couldn't see Charlie, but the mounting terror in the woman's face told him enough. She sank to her knees as 2 gun muzzles appeared, aimed at her. "Don't shoot, no, no." Pete reached for his gun, lifted up and dove, firing before he landed. He hit the floor with bone-jarring force. Charlie appeared above him, coming quickly. Their heads crashed together, faces ending inches apart. Charlie's eyes were open, staring at him. Pete stared back. Charlie was dead.